wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone.
Orion Dino Prelude. Nope, I got that wrong straight away. We're off to a great start. Orion Prelude. The reason it confused me is this game has changed its name so many times. I saw this on the Steam sale probably about 3-4 years ago, and it was called Orion Dino Beatdown. Don't hold me to this, I'm sure someone in the comments will probably scream at me and let me know anyway, but I swear it was called Orion Dino Beatdown. Then it was Orion Dino Horde, then it was Orion Dino or something along them lines, and now it's called Orion Prelude, I don't even know what the fuck a prelude is, but hey, that's the name of the game. It's alright. I mean, I'm well into my Nazi zombies. I loved Nazi zombies when it was World at War and Black Ops 1. And then as it started to go to Black Ops 2, I liked zombies slightly less. By the time it went to Advanced Warfare and all this shit, I absolutely hated zombies and they've destroyed it. I wish they'd go back to the Black Ops 1 roots, but that's another game. This is along those same sort of lines. I'm not going to say if you've enjoyed that you'll enjoy this, because this is, I mean, let's face it, it does what it says on the tin. You shoot dinosaurs, and these dinosaurs are pissed off. They run towards you like a horny Muslim runs towards a virgin. I mean, they are pissed off. But then again, I suppose I'd be pissed off. You took beer, bacon and masturbation away from me, I'll fly a plane into a fucking building. But I mean, the dinos will not quit. They just charge you and charge you. They don't have any AI as to speak of. They just run at you, and that's it. And sometimes I've been taking hits before, my screen's going red, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is this? I've turned around and there's, I shit you not, a dinosaur about an inch big. About an inch big. I don't know if there's one in the video. That one you just see there, it's a lot smaller than that. It's really bloody tiny. It's about an inch long, and it bites your ankles like an angry chihuahua, and it's really bloody annoying. Sometimes you empty a whole clip trying to hit the fucking thing, and it just sprays it all around it. You have to go full Rambo on it. I mean, graphics, let's go with the graphics. They're not groundbreaking, nothing special, not going to bring your rig to its knees, but they're alright. I mean, I've got everything maxed and my rig's nothing special. It's, you know, a pretty budget computer and it handles it fine. Bugs, okay, there are a few bugs. I mean, I've been stuck in a mountain. I have had a vehicle flip over for no reason whatsoever. It just turned over. I think I hit a pebble and it didn't like the pebble and flipped up. But there's a good amount of vehicles actually, to be fair. There's the plain jet spinning disc thing you see there. There's a tank. There's a mech walker. I actually at one point the mech jumped on my tank and I took the mech for a ride, and it was just stood on my tank, which was fun. And there's jeeps. These weird little trike things, like with two big wheels on the back and a little wheel on the front, but they don't have a gun. But you can fire your gun out the window gangster style, so I mean, that's something. You've got some sort of attack, and it can run the dinos over. I mean, I tried to charge a T-Rex with it and it didn't work out too well. But the smaller dinosaurs, I mean, it can handle them. And to be fair, there is a good selection of vehicles, and the dino types as well. There's little ones, big ones, T-Rexes, Stegosauruses, pterodactyls, petrodons or whatever they're called, and those crocodile things. I've played about between 8 and 9 hours of this, so not a huge amount of time, but enough time to give it a review, I feel. I mean, it's alright. For some reason, that thing that keeps you coming back to zombies, Black Ops 1 and World at War, this does not have that. That game was magic for me. I spent probably close to 100 hours playing zombies. I could just play it for hours and hours just to see how far I get. That never had an end, though. This has an end. It will end. You can set the round. If it's your lobby, you can set the round as to what you want it to end on. I think normally it's like 10 rounds, 20 rounds. I actually completed this one that I'm playing right now, I believe, if I can remember correctly, because I'm not playing this live. I like to play games live as I'm reviewing them, because you can ad-lib it, you know, you can just react to how it happens then and there, whereas when you're dubbing over it, I don't feel it's as fun, really. I prefer to play it live, but because it's a multiplayer game, I can't review it while playing it because I'm trying to communicate with other people. There's a lot of shit going on and there's stuff flying all around. I mean, you can see right there in the video that I was just raining down fire on everything, and that machine gun it has, the Gatling cannon thing, it's not very accurate. You have to be really close. I actually did some stunts in that plane for a little while. You see that guy getting chased around then. And that's it. The dinosaurs will just mindlessly charge you. There's no AI. They just have some sort of basic programming where they'll just go, "Ooh, person, go," and they just run towards you, and that's it. The sound design, it's not great, ain't gonna lie. Some of the guns sound pathetic. They sound like they're firing wet noodles. Some guns actually sound alright. Like the minigun, that sounds alright. There's a few pistols that sound like someone's banging a ruler on a table. They don't sound great. There's not that many guns either. Well, there's a fair few guns. There's about 7 pistols, 3 SMGs, 3 shotguns, 2 sniper rifles, 2 LM big heavy machine guns, and there's some things they call adrenaline guns, which only last a certain amount of time. A Gatling gun, a bow, and a flamethrower. The Gatling gun and the bow, I believe, cost the same, and the flamethrower is a little cheaper. I went with the Gatling gun at one point, and that was tearing through the dinos. It was doing really well. The price of this is unreal. It's another cheap one because let's face it, I'm skint at the minute. I ain't got no cash, so I'm going for all the little cheap gems in a minute. Oh, and there's that mech that I took for a walk. I think he jumps on my tank now. Yes, he did. And then I just took him for a little drive, and we went sightseeing, and it was a beautiful day out. It's alright. I mean, vehicles are alright. Good selection of guns, not great. The dinos actually are the star attraction. There are a good selection of dinos. The level design is not great. I mean, it's like you've got objectives one end, you base the other end, defend it, and it just sort of leaves you to it. There's the T-Rex. I actually tried ramming that once in a trike. Don't do that. It doesn't work out well for you. I mean, it even destroyed my tank then. Sometimes a slow motion thing kicks in like that. You see it there going doing all that shit. That's because someone's turned it on. This isn't my lobby. I didn't create this game. If you create the game, you can choose to have the slow motion on or off, kind of like Killing Floor, but not done as well. I love me some Killing Floor. I am actually going to have to get the second Killing Floor soon, because the first Killing Floor, I actually got locked out of my old Steam account. The first of my old Steam account, I had hundreds of hours on Killing Floor. My new one, because I've already played hundreds of hours of it, I've only played not much of it. The second one, I am going to get the second Killing Floor, so there will be a review coming for that soon. I just have to, I want to wait because it's in early access, and early access I'm not a huge fan of because it's an excuse for developers to go, here's some shit I haven't finished, you play test it, go on, pay full price, play test it, and I'm not having that. And for some reason I was fighting a giant pumpkin with swords. No idea why, they just threw in a giant pumpkin with swords, and it wouldn't fucking go down. I was trying, I sat on top of that rock spraying it for 15 minutes and got bored and fucked off to another lobby, and then I joined this one and it was a lot more productive and fun. There is some fun to be had with this. Can I recommend it? You know what? For the price of this, it's 79p. That's the price, 79p. And that's not the sale price. That's the actual price. I've probably got this wrong and I'm going to have to put the other price in underneath on the bottom on the comments like I always do. Because I always fuck up and I don't do any research or write anything down. I should really start doing that. But yeah, I suppose, yeah, you know what, I will recommend this. 79p, what you got to lose? You don't like it, it's 79p, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, and there's me, top of the leaderboard. Expert, I ain't no casual gamer, I'm hardcore, mate. And yeah, I'd recommend this, 79p, you can't go wrong. Do you know what I mean? The price of this, I think it's going to stay at 79p as well. So, enjoy, yeah, Orion. No, it's not Dino Prelude, Orion Prelude. I've been Frostfire, bye, see you again soon.